Welcome to the PRR Middle Division. Today we're standing at Roundhouse Road, and coming towards us is train LCL3. This is a less than carload special that runs westward. And during the 1950s, it also carried trailers at the front end prior to trailers getting their own symbol freights as the TTs in 1956. So we have a variety of trailers in this consist. What we're looking forward to seeing are the brand new Walthers X29Bs in merchandise service scheme, and we can see them coming up at this time. Here's the train passing Lewis Tower and working its way across the Granville Bridge, just west of Lewistown. And here are those beautiful new Walthers X29B boxcars in merchandise service scheme, which we call merchandise service 1 scheme. There were 3 total. And after the X29Bs, we see some of the original X29s. And this will give us a good comparison. On your left is the new Walthers X29B. On the right is the original X29. This is a model from Red Caboose, which has been available for several decades now. The original X29 was first built in 1924, and there were nearly 30,000 of the cars built. It had an interior height of 8 foot 6 and 5/8 inches and a capacity of 3,034 cubic feet. They really stood out in a train because of their lower height, and they had a problem of rusting down at the sills, so a lot of the cars received what were called patch panels. But by 1940, the cars were pretty beat up, so the Penske started a rebuilding program. 4,500 cars were upgraded to the X29B design starting in 1940 and increased the roof to 10 foot 6 inches. It also increased the capacity to 3,478 cubic feet. Basically, they put a new body on the old underframe, put on a corrugated roof and ends. Many of the X29Bs were assigned to specific services. 300 were assigned to merchandise service, which was the less than carload service of the Pennsylvania Railroad. In 1947, they began applying merchandise service 1 scheme, that's a modeler's notation, which had the silver band and the keystone inside the red circle. In 1950, they changed just a white band because it was easier to maintain, and in 1954, it changed to the keystone scheme. This Walthers car is all new tooling, and comparing the model against photographs in Morning Sun books reveals that the physical attributes and the lettering are extremely close, if not right on. The grabs and the ladders are all separately applied. There's even a cut lever on the ends. The wheels roll extremely well, and the couplers work well in a through train, but lack magnetic uncoupling. Here is the B end of the car. It also compares favorably with photographs. And here is the A end. Here is the underside of the car. The real puzzle of this release is that of the 4,500 cars that were converted to X29B, and only 300 were made into the merchandise service cars, is they only offer this car as a 12-pack with an additional outdated N6 cabin car. They would have been better off releasing single cars, but if they want to stick with 12 packs, a circle keystone scheme might have been better. And then for those modeling 1954, 55, and later, the Shadow Keystone scheme. Eventually, I would imagine those will come out. I just don't understand why they started with the merchandise service scheme, though I personally am pleased. I need 12. Thank you.